Morning, folks. How you doing? This is Brian here with American Hobo 2. Been working really hard lately and get some really good hours in. As I said, I've been staying in this motel. I'm going to be going to another motel tomorrow, and I wanted to um, just do this video here because I'm going through some gear and I've got quite a bit of gear, but I wanted to do this because it's very important. This is like probably one of the more important parts of my gear because you have little gadgets, you have clothes, you have hygiene, tent, sleeping bag, stuff like that. The basics is water, water purification, take care of your health with some hygiene, shelter, food, and warmth. Okay, keep you away from the elements in the event you don't have anything and you're out there. The way I've been seeing a trend lately is I just notice a whole lot of things, and you buy stuff while you can get it. You don't got to go crazy overboard, but I think if I had my own place, I'd be stocking up even more. But for right now, I will be mobile soon enough, and I want to have something that can keep me in a pinch if I really get into kind of a situation where I get like a cut, I get wounded in some type of fashion, that I could take care of myself for about at least a week and get over the ailment or malady that might befall me or happen to me. And I try to be as versatile as I can. And like I said, I do have quite a bit of stuff, but what I wanted to do is I wanted to concentrate, excuse me, concentrate today on. I had this air conditioner on, and I'll tell you what, I don't like. I turned it off. I've got it on a fan thing. Every time I leave an air conditioner on at night, I'll tell you what, it just messes my sinuses up. Having a nice cup of hot instant coffee this morning because they don't have coffee at this motel. Anyway, I wanted to run you through this. I've had this for a while. This is like a little medical kit I bought off Amazon. Quite the nice little kit. It's got little mole things on here and all that. I'm not concerned about that. It's got ample storage in it, so it'll keep a complete first aid kit. And I've got another little zippered bag here that I'll be utilizing. It's a hygiene bag. I'll be getting another one of these. I like having my stuff in bags where I know exactly where stuff is. And it's a little bag there that can keep everything I got. So for right now, I wanted to go through a few things in my first aid and stuff. And so I created a kit here a while back. I made it. It's sealed. And this is kind of like a backup kit in case I'm in an area. See, I'm camped out somewhere for a week or two, which is going to be a very, very good possibility very soon here. I don't know how long, but it's going to be very soon. So I created this little kit here. I've got, let's see, 2 masks, 3, 4. I've got about 10 masks in here, cloth and otherwise, surgical masks. I've got a bandana, microfiber cleaning cloth in here, um, 2 hand sanitizers, and some wipes. Um, they're like antibacterial wipes. They're a good brand new pack. There's like 38 wipes in them. So that's all ready to go. This can literally go into this bag here. Literally. If it'll fit. Probably not. Yeah, it'll fit. That's all I was concerned about, that it fits. So it's waterproof, it's secure, it's in another bag. I don't know how waterproof this is, but it's good enough. Okay. So then I've got some more wipes. There's about 40 wipes in here, and then there's about 20 something wipes in here, and they're all sealed in plastic. So there you go, some more wipes. Wow. You can't have enough of them to keep clean. Say you don't have access to stuff right away, then you need to do a full body cleanup. 6 or 8 wipes. You can literally keep yourself clean. It'll keep your body clean. It'll keep you from getting, scabies, rashes. Just keep your body cleansed. I mean, you can do a complete wipe now with these wipes. You can. It takes quite a few of them, but I mean, you can get by for a week or two, man, with these wipes. I went ahead and for the hell of it, since I've got 2 hand sanitizers in there and they last a long time. They also work as a good fire starter, accelerant, stuff like that. So I went ahead and I've got another thing of Germ-X here. Another one. Bam, there you go. Seen these little 24 packs for $1. They're 70% alcohol, and these make excellent fire starters. But they also, you can use them as you can clean up with them, your feet, whole 9 yards, man. You can really keep clean with these. There's like there's about 45 of them. About 46 of them. I've used a couple of them. Are they handy? Absolutely, they're totally handy. It's a whole bunch of them. That'll last quite a while. That's sealed, okay? So as far as first aid's concerned, these are antiseptic wipes. These are alcohol prep pads and Visitration, a couple things of that, and I've got some more here sealed up just in case I need it, so I'll probably put that in here as well. It's kind of like a burn cream, whatever, in case you get just anything, a blister, anything, man, a sting, anything that you want to keep that cut, sting, wound, whatever, clean. You want to keep it clean so it doesn't get infected. Infection is the killer. You get infected with something, that's what's going to kill you. And my next step would be, I'm going to make a mental note of it, is get some fish mocks, or just get some antibiotics, man. If I can, get probably even, say 20 of them, a 2-week round of them, just some of them 800 milligrams of antimoxidil. They're very good to have just for whatever. You can get a sinus infection. You can get an ear infection, there's all kinds of things, man, that you can get, urinary tract infection, you name it, man. You can get these things, and they will wipe you out. If you don't get them taken care of, they can cause all types of complications and death. So I'm going to make a note to get some antibiotics. And if I can't get them right away, and there's going to be a time when you're not going to be able to get any antibiotics at all. I guarantee you that. Where there's no doctor, you're screwed. You better know how to take care of yourself, really. Okay, so this is a quite little complete kit. So I've got all this right here. Plus, as a backup, I've always keep some of this. It's poly antibiotic ointment. There's not a whole lot. I use some. I actually had a burn on my leg from a steamer detailing cars that came down and burnt me, and I used it. So this is antibiotic ointment. I've got another full one, triple bionic antibiotic. I'm going to make a note. Next time I'm at the Dollar Tree, I'm picking up another one of these. You can't have too much of that, and they don't weigh anything. So we have that. Then I had added some of my own stuff to this first aid kit. I've got another hand sanitizer wipe in here. I've got a little first aid pocket medic manual. Not that I need it, but yeah, do I need it? Nobody knows everything, and it's got some interesting stuff in there. This has got a face mask for resuscitating somebody in case they have COVID or something. They need to be resuscitated. You put a plastic mouthpiece over. These are gauze bandages, a series of them. They're Johnson & Johnson, really good ones. That's sealed. There's a host of little things in here, some other Band-Aids, miscellaneous stuff that I put in. That's all ready to go. It's all ready, man. I've got some Tylenol in here. I've got probably about a week's worth of Tylenol, the 1,000 milligrams, really good stuff. Double-edged Q-tip swabs, so I can put ointment on with them instead of my hand. 2 packs of them, that's quite a few of them. Some petroleum jelly, just in the event you get something, man, really chapped lips or something really, the wind, and you need to put some lubricant on your feet, whatever. There you go, petroleum jelly. They're already ready to go. I have a really intricate sewing kit, but this just came with the kit. Why it would come with it, I don't know, but it comes with a couple needles and a bunch of thread. What can that be used for? Sewing up wounds if necessary. It came with a couple chintzy pair of scissors, okay? Well, I added some medical scissors, nice little medical suture scissors. I added my own tweezers, really nice one. These are Bio Swiss Men. They got a point on. They can be used for digging out splinters, whatever. They're very nice. Glad I got them. Another pair of Combat Medical from a military medical kit I've had for I don't know how long, and they're clean. I've cleaned them up, steel wool, sanitize them. Curved scissors, emergency scissors, in case you need to get in and clamp an artery or something. And I've got whatever. Boom. Got some safety safety pins there, about 10 of them, in case I need them. Do need to make a medical or note, and since I'll just do that later. But what I was going to do is I was going to get some more tape, more medical tape. So medical tape, I've only got one little chintzy roll of that, but I make up with that with this masking tape, duct tape actually, heavy duty duct tape. So we got like 25 feet of it right here, ready to rock, man. There you go, 25 feet of it. So we're sitting pretty good. And does that work for clothes and stuff? A little piece of it works a hell of a lot better than that medical tape. And so I need to get some gauze, and that's what I plan on doing. So that's kind of like my goal this morning, show you this, and I wanted to go through this stuff because I want to make sure that I got everything I got. I have a water purification, Sawyer water purification kit in my pack. It filters water and whatnot, and it's got a plunger syringe thing on it. What you can do is you can irrigate wounds with it. Snake bite kit. So I keep 3 brand new razor blades in the event of that. I should get some more of this hydrocortisone stuff, so I'm going to make a note of that to get some of that too. This is almost gone. So hydrocortisone cream for like poison ivy, stuff like that, insect bites. I have plenty of Band-Aids. I'm really not concerned about Band-Aids. They come in this, but this came with a host of Band-Aids. I mean, when I say a lot of Band-Aids, it came with a lot of Band-Aids, man. I'm going to say good 60 to 80 of them. You know, just for traveling solo. You know, this whole kit and everything's going to weigh, I don't know what it's going to weigh. It's going to weigh something, and I just wanted to get it packed up, see what it weighs, so I know what weighs. And it came with a bunch of smaller Band-Aids as well. And I added some Band-Aids to it. But it came with enough little Band-Aids here, man, where you feel kind of comfortable. You know, you got enough Band-Aids. So, ample Band-Aids, man. Whew. There you go. Don't need to buy any Band-Aids. Just the basics that you need. It came with a couple, we got a couple triangular bandages. And, so I need to get some more of these gauzes. Probably get one more big gauze thing. You could never have too many of these, you know. So then, like I said, this, I think I put that in here. Yeah. This is another bandage here. It's a triangular bandage, a pretty good size one too. Actually, it's 54 by 38. It's got a lot in there. It's quite. It'll handle a major wound. You know, so that's good. I've got another one of these. Stashed away. I keep a couple of these, but this is an emergency space blanket. Just keep it to have it in case you're in a situation where it might be chilly or rainy. You need to can be improvised as a, you know, emergency shelter tent, used for emergency blanket, whatever. It just comes in handy. It can be reused, used, reused, used, reused. Are they handy? Hell yeah, they're handy. You can't beat them. Okay. And I've got another emergency poncho. This could be used as a shelter, reusable, cover you up in the event of rain, cover all your gear up, huddle down, actually cover a couple people. So there you go on that. This isn't too bad. It's a pain relief gel, Dollar Tree. I've used it. It does work good for like sore muscles, stuff like that. Bam. I found this when I was detailing a car. I cleaned it up, and it's like a little beret, you know, put your hair back with. But do they come in handy for a lot of things? Yeah, they do. They can come in handy if you had to put it on your leg and staunch some blood flow off. Keep an extra pair of sunglasses just for ultraviolet protection. I figured that's part of the first aid kit. I figured, you know something, bandanas have a host of multiple uses, and so I wanted to go ahead and throw a couple of these in with it. You can't have enough bandanas. You just can't. You can't have enough bandanas, man. And they're nice to have. The multiple uses that they have is phenomenal. For like, you know, tying off wounds, you know, a tourniquet, a splint thing, water purification, char cloth, you name it, okay? But also I got this little light here. It's okay, a little emergency light. If I need illumination, I've got it. It's a decent little rugged one. I don't know what it costs. It doesn't matter. Then it's got the emergency strobe. emergency strobe in a situation where you need to, you're out there and you do need help, and there's somebody not too far by, and you need to just do that. That'll suffice, an SOS thing. Probably one of the most important things that this kit came with is a combat application tourniquet. Self-explanatory. Man, are they decent? Oh man, brand new. This is like a military grade one too. So they're about 20, 25 bucks, this one here, and I've got it. And in the event that, I need to staunch an artery cut or something like that, I've got it, man. And if there's somebody with me, or if I'm with somebody, we're camping, chances of that are slim, but if that came into that, you ran into somebody and they're hurt, there you go. You could save their life, or they could save your life. Either way. And I've got a host of other different illumination sources too. I've got that flashlight. This is another one I got. I won't put that with the first aid. I've had this for like 5 years, and I've got spare battery backups, so I'm not hurting at all for light sources. And I'll get in more into that on some other little gadgets I got. But for right now, that is pretty much my go-to if I'm in a really tight spot and I really need to, and I'm going to throw this in with it too. You never know. This is foot powder, man, Gold Bond. So I've got this in here. It's on their foot powder. Throw that in there. It's good for first aid for a lot. Just say, for example, you got a bad case of athlete's feet or something, poison oak, whatever. That's anti-chaffing. You're in hot weather. It's just nice to have a little foot powder, man, when you need it. So this is all your basic stuff for first aid. I think it's quite exhaustive, and I think it's decent. And in conjunction with my water purification, my fire starting kit, and a host of other little things that I have, I'm sitting pretty darn nice. I really am, for whatever reasons I may need. And I kind of like that. I just ordered this really nice Red Camp cook kit. It's an ultralight one. It weighs a pound. Oh, thank God I got it. I've got another cook kit. I'm going to put that online and sell it. This is a nice little kit that I got. And I think it was like 20 bucks, something like that. Really decent, 23 bucks. This one I got's 100, but we'll get more into that. I'm going to probably end up selling that. And, excuse me, I just wanted to make sure that, I'm equipped with whatever I need. And I'm lightening my load considerably. There's no doubt about that. Really lightening that load up. And really figuring out, what really do I need? Well, I think the most important thing at this point is having like this first aid stuff, this COVID-19 kit, just to have it, man. Because you got it, it's there, it's a go-to in your bag. It can be put in the bottom of your pack. Where you can zip it off, and you need to get it, you just zip it off, fold your pack over, there you go. You got this gear ready to go, and you're going to need it. And there's a couple other things I want to add in the future, and I'm going to be doing that. But right now, that's my go-to, and I think that is sufficient. I think I don't even want to really overload myself. I think I don't even need to really get anything right now, because that's everything. And I've got that duct tape in there, so that's cool. I just want to have enough stuff, man, where I've got it, and if I need it in a pinch, I'm pretty much set up pretty good. And that's really what I want. That's the whole goal of everything, is to have everything I need where I am set up very nice. And first aid, man, and that's kind of have a go-to kit. That is like so important to me, to have that go-to kit. If you don't have that go-to kit, you're pretty much screwed, man. You really are. You're really screwed. And so I just wanted to do this video, explain that to you. Times are changing. I'm seeing a trend in a lot of stuff. I really am. It's amazing. I'm seeing all these people going to and fro. I'm seeing kind of like what looks like, man, eventually we might have some little revolutions or little civil wars and stuff, and different things that are going on. People are starting to group up into subgroups, and I think things are going to be cut off into geographical grids. I'll get more on that in another video, but I really believe that things are going to start materializing where we're going to have some rough economic times. It looks like everything's good, and they're saying the economy's picking up, and they're, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. They're saying all this stuff, but is it really? Is it really? I mean, if you really get down to the fine line of stuff, and I'm not going to really speak on too much. I don't want to get crazy, but I see a socialist society coming into play. I'm sure any of these viewers here or people that subscribe to me will say, yeah, you're right, Ryan. It is true. So yeah, I just, like I said, all these good guys that do these videos, like Sensible Prepper, Survival Theory, Corporal Kelly, Steve Wallace, the Gray Bearded Green Beret, people like this. I mean, they're aware of what I'm saying. That we're going to be, excuse me, got sinus drainage. Yeah, I'm not allergic to anything. It's just these air conditioners, and I think I am starting to I am allergic to cottonwoods. And they got cottonwoods around here, and it depends where I'm at. If I'm down in Utah, which I have been several times, down in Moab, oh my gosh, I actually had a sinus infection for a while, and luckily I had some antibiotics, and boom, I take a pretty massive dose of vitamin C. I was able to just get over that without a problem at all. So that's cool. And I take a host of vitamins every day. I take some D3 gummies, multi, vitamin C, and some apple cider vinegar tablets, ginseng. So every day I take like 6 or 8, but they're good though. They really, I can work all day. I can get stuff done. I don't buy the really heavy duty brand. I just buy the Dollar General One Daily. It has everything you need in it. It's got like almost all the D3 you need, 700 IUs, but the ones I take 2 of these gummies a day. That gives you even more. So you pretty much, when you're an older male or an older female, what you want is ample vitamin D in your diet, or D3. It really helps, makes all the difference in the world for maintaining health, bone health, heart health, and a host of other things. If you don't get sunlight, if you're in an area where you don't get a lot of sunlight, you go through a whole winter, you tend to get what's called SAD, seasonal affective disorder, and you just get depressed because you're not getting sunlight. Your body needs a certain amount of photosynthesis coming through your face and your skin to create D3, and if you can't get that, it's good to have it. So just letting you know. I just wanted to go through this little video here. This is 22 minutes. Didn't think it was going to be this long, but for all purposes and practicality, I think that is like one of the most important things that a guy can do, is to be able to have what you need. And certain things you got, I've kept a bunch of little gadgets and little stuff like that. And these are things like you're thinking, oh man, I'm not going to need this. This is too much weight and all that. Well, these little things, I'd rather sacrifice a couple pair of underwear, several pair of socks. You don't need 10 pair of socks. 4 good pair of socks. You keep them clean all the time. You interchange them. You're okay. Couple shirts, man. Couple regular shirts to wear, and then a couple work shirts. A pair of shorts, pair of pants, maybe 2 pair of pants and pair of shorts. Good pair of sturdy shoes. You can always get shoes somewhere, but I mean your good shoes that you need, and just your basics. Be able to cook something up, your lighting, shelter, whatnot. So you're going to be okay. Weight is definitely a consideration. Oh, it's like all the consideration in the world. You really have to look at that, man. You have to look at what your weight ratio is. If you got too much stuff, come on now. You really got to look at that. If you got to go somewhere, you want to keep it down to bare minimum, man. You don't want to just overload yourself where you're just so crazy where you got like 50, 60 pounds. It's not practical. If you need to move somewhere really fast, you're not going to be moving very fast with that. You can, I have, but I guess what I'm saying is I've had big packs and all that. I got a big pack. When I mean like loaded down where people are looking at you, you're like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of gear. And you stand out like a sore thumb. So as far as anything regarding gray man capabilities, then you really got to start looking at that. So anyway, I just wanted to do this video. You folks take care. This is Brian here with American Hobo 2. Please like and subscribe. Have a good day. God bless everybody. Bye.